What's going on out there? I'm your host, Talking Face, and this could be news brought to you by Royal Family Studios. Please subscribe to the page, like our videos, and tell your friends about us. In hip-hop news, the rapper Tory Lanez has been charged with shooting Meg the Stallion in the foot. This has been a terrible incident that I've been following off and on, but from what I can see is the story is a little cloudy, and a lot of people have their own opinions on it. And I see a lot of things on social media where people are upset with Tory Lanez because they're saying, man, how could you shoot a woman in the foot? You're a coward for doing it. Yada, yada, yada. And I understand that because I'm in belief that we're supposed to protect women and women are a fairer creature than men. But it makes me want to revisit the question, are women equal to men? Because if so, then why are people upset because he shot a woman instead of being upset because he just shot someone? Just for altercation. Her being a woman shouldn't have anything to do with it. That's just my personal opinion. And it's kind of funny because I'm trying to put myself in the perspective of a 5'3" man being confronted by a 6'1", 6'2" woman. Or she's 6 feet. Either way, she's a full 8, 9 inches over him. So with the mentality that women are as strong as men, he might have wanted to defend himself. It's still a terrible situation though. And in mainstream media, the news is in disarray because Donald Trump contracted the Chinese virus. Now, they don't know whether or not that's a good or a bad thing because they don't like Trump and they don't like the Chinese virus, but they don't know which to pick. But the doctor who is leading on Donald Trump's particular diagnosis, he came out to do a press conference. In this press conference, he was pretty much trying to keep an upbeat attitude with what's going on. The news does not like that because it's Donald Trump. We don't need to be upbeat. Everything needs to be in panic mode.
He's not on oxygen right now, that's right.
He has not received any at all?
He's not needed any this morning.
Has he ever been on supplemental oxygen?
Right now he is not on oxygen.
I know you keep saying
that's
right now, but should we read into the fact that he had been previously?
Yesterday and today he was not on oxygen.
So he has not been on it during his COVID treatment?
He's not on oxygen right now.
I can't lie. He didn't answer their question, but he did try to tell them it doesn't matter what Donald Trump was going through in the past. He's doing much better now. And it didn't help that the White House physician came out and said this.
The biggest thing that we see is that with no fever now, and with him doing really well with his oxygen saturation levels, we yesterday morning we were real concerned with that. He had a fever, and his blood oxygen level had dropped rapidly, and yet in typical style, this president was up and walking around.
Now, this created a whole lot of headlines about Donald Trump's condition and saying how that it doesn't matter what happens, Trump and his administration continuously lies to the people. But they're trying to keep the American people calm. So the doctor had to come out and clarify some things.
I was trying to reflect the upbeat attitude that the team, the president, that his course of illness has had. I didn't want to give any information that might steer the course of illness in another direction, and in doing so, it came off that we were trying to hide something, which wasn't necessarily true. So here I have it. He is the fact of the matter is that he's doing really well.
This is just like the mainstream media. They always do things like this. When this situation first occurred, Donald Trump came out trying to keep the American people calm, while the news media and even Joe Biden and his running mate still hated the fact and said that he was lying, even though he wasn't. He was trying to keep an upbeat attitude, knowing and believing that the American people will overcome this situation like we have done time and time again in the past. But they don't like that because it's Trump.
We're taking this unbelievably seriously, and I think we're doing a really good job. And again, the task force headed up by the Vice President has been fantastic.
Americans be prepared for the economy to suffer?
Well, this was unexpected. This was something that came out of China, and it hit us and many other countries. You look at the numbers, I see the numbers with, just by watching you folks, I see it, it's over 100 different countries, and it hit the world. And we're prepared, and we're doing a great job with it, and it will go away. Just stay calm. It will go away. We want to protect our shipping industry, our cruise industry, cruise ships. We want to protect our airline industry, very important. But everybody has to be vigilant and has to be careful. But be calm. It's really working out, and a lot of good things are going to happen.
The Vice President said, when asked, well, why didn't y'all tell anybody? He said, because the President wanted people to remain calm.
Well, let's get
No, but Susan, this is important.
Susan,
I want to add,
weigh in
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
I have to
I'm
weigh in.
speaking.
Is it me or am I missing something? I can't understand why you would want a nation to be in panic mode. Is it just for votes, or is the country burning and I just don't know about it? What is it? You tell me. Well, that's all I got for you today. I'm your host, Talking Face, and this could be news. Subscribe to the page. Peace.